Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and I'm back here at the Fulton Pier for a second time, putting out the underwater cameras because I know it's some beautiful water again. And I wanted to get daylight footage, but I really had forgotten them at the shop. Luckily for a teammate, Carlos Walker, for bringing them out. Very big thank you to him. So now, time to get them in the water, see what they're doing.
Gotta bite, gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta learn. I'ma call the whole team.
So, what I'm using for bait is blue crab wrapped up in pantyhose. Now, one of the things that kind of got me on edge was the last video where the camera had fallen onto the line and was basically stuck there for a bit. So, with this one, I was kind of looking into it and I was hoping that didn't happen. It kind of looks like it did, but I don't see my bait. But we're going to go ahead and check it out and see what we can see. They've already caught multiple black drum, and we're talking 3 of them before we got here. One was in the 47-inch range. So yes, monster black drum floating around. And I'm telling you, 46 is my personal best. And to see a 47 or bigger is going to be freaking awesome. One of the main things that I am noticing, and I'm going to go ahead and slow it down for the times that I talk, is because there's no bait fish, no perch, no whiting, no sand trout that we can see coming up messing with these baits. And normally in the other videos you see them coming up. Oh, there's something there. But those are small fish, like really, really small fish. What is that telling us? Is the big fish around? Or is the water getting too cold for them? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't think that the water is too cold for them. Because, I mean, that's their home, you know? So where are they going to go? I know they don't go hibernate. I do have to admit, I love seeing it like this, just everything floating by the screen. It looks like some kind of meteor shower just coming through. Even when I speed it up, it's pretty cool looking. So if y'all watched the video where we were actually catching fish on top, there was a moment on the pier where I'm pointing out the other light, and I'm really kind of excited to find out that we could actually see the light even though it was underwater. So what I was thinking about doing was moving the line. Maybe it was trapped on there, and it did get caught up. So that thought did cross my mind. So I decided to go ahead and move the line, reel it in a little bit, and see if I could change up the way the light was looking in the water from where we were at. Obviously, it was just best guess, but we did see it face us for a second, and then it disappeared and stayed kind of dark. But in the camera from up on top, you can see the left light, which is the other video that's about to go. Just wanted to show you how much different it happens to be when we actually pull the line and stuff like that. But that is some pretty awesome coloring and stuff. Too bad we can't see the big fish that we're looking for. They're being scaredy cats or something like that. So with everything going on the surface, we have landed a few drum before we got the underwater cameras, and there's something on the bottom left side that is pretty interesting. Looks pretty big. What is it? I don't know, but it is right there near the bait and looks massive. That thing, what is it though? I didn't see no eye, I haven't seen no form, and gone. What was that? That was that was pretty big. Hopefully it'll come back and take it. I don't know. We'll see. What was that? I'm gonna slow it down. Looks like a big squid or something. Just guns off. Crazy. What was that? So looking at it slower, I think it's a big old sea lice. Look at the head and then look at the tail right there. You see how it has those sharp edges? Yeah, I really think that's a sea lice, and that is pretty crazy to catch one on film. And yeah, I had to replay it again. That is first time on the Hard Life channel with sea lice in real life. Oh, great. Catfishes have showed up. I wonder how this is going to go. Well, the one good thing is I do have pantyhose on the bait, so hopefully it'll keep them from jerking it off. But by them creating a ruckus on my bait, maybe that'll draw in the big old drum that I'm waiting for. We'll check this out. Needless to say, this is getting crazy. This catfish, I don't know if it's the same one or what it is, but they do not leave this bait alone. But that is the good thing, because I'm using a large chunk of bait, and it is pretty much a whole crab that I removed the carapace, which is the top shell, and I wrapped it up in pantyhose. The reason I'm doing that is because on the last video where that big old drum came up and was sucking on the last crab in the chocolate milk water, you see that he had the whole crab in his mouth, but he didn't want to eat it. He was just sucking the meat out of it, because when I got the crab back to shore or on the boat, it had no meat inside. And because of that theory right there, I figured that by making it harder for the crab or the crab meat to be pulled out of the bait, I started wrapping all my baits in the pantyhose, unless I am using the pincher, because the pincher is already hard enough, so we get hookups like that anyways. I don't know, it's just like I said, with these underwater videos, a lot of time it is very slow information to see, but when it does happen and you don't capitalize on it, you can really hurt your fishing. And for me, it's showing and leaving this footage here that these catfish are trying to steal this bait and they cannot do it. And yes, it is a crab, but at the same time, it's the softer end, which is the bottom portion of the crab, that they should normally be able to get through. But because I do have the pantyhose on there, it's ensuring that I'm not wasting money, because that's another thing too. Right now, wow, that was a monster. That was a big catfish. I'm thinking that was a big old gaff top. That was huge. So, well, we'll see what it goes on. And Yeah, I left this camera down for an hour and something until the camera wasted out last night before I called it a night. But we'll see how it goes.